He will take your male servant, your female servant, your finest young men, your donkeys, and put them to his work. Have you seen how this word is being used? It will take. It will take. This is a system that keeps taking from you. They will take your hours, your strength, your energy, your everything. It's taking it. This system is taking it. It's taking it. It's taking it. Sir, this system is just taking from you. It's taking. It's taking. Look, every day, people do day shift, night shift, evening shift, midnight. People do all kinds because it's taking. Please, don't believe this system. Let me say this to you. Question it. Please question this system. Conventional knowledge will give you conventional life. You can't have conventional knowledge and not end up with a conventional life. It takes an unconventional mind to have an unconventional life. And we've been given the mind of Christ. We've been given the mind of Christ. Supernatural mind. Look at it. Let me go further. Let me have that scripture again, please. He will take, you see another 10% too. He will take a tenth of your sheep and you will be his servant. This system has made people to become servants. You are listening, you are serving a system. So why do you not, have you not discovered the richer you are, legitimately, the less tax you will pay. System. Have you seen this wicked system? Somebody earning 100 million in a year is not paying as much tax as somebody earning 250,000. But you should question this system. So you should know something is not right here. Some people, so you are just working, you are just working. People get here and they look age quickly. Because it's back to back. And people tell you, sir, this is Europe, this is first world, we don't have time, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do. A lecturer fixed our midterm text examination for Sunday. When I was part 4, second semester, I didn't go. You are just wasting your time. Nothing will make me to be there. I mean on this heart. I'm not part of the parents that will follow my child to a sport event Sunday morning when there is service. Not because I am a pastor. Even as a Christian, I will not do it. I am practicing this book, sir. Practicing this book. And sir, let's get back to the truth. You shall know the truth and the truth shall set you free. Truth is truth. You can't amend the truth. You can't improve on the truth. You can't. It's either you agree with the truth or you leave the truth. And should you bury the truth, it will resurrect. Because the truth can't die. You only need the help of the truth. The truth doesn't need your help. The truth can validate you. You can't validate the truth. Because the truth is still the truth. If all of us here and the old mathematician on earth agree now that 2 times 2 is 24, are we right? Let's say we even agree and they pass it that this is now the law. Wrong is wrong. And this book of the law shall not depart from you. You shall meditate therein day and night. 21st century, 22nd century, 18th century. You may change method. You can't change principles. This way that principles are now being altered is the reason why people are on the floor and nothing is working. It's the reason why people are on the floor and beloved, nothing is working. I'm not going to leave the scripture and move quickly into fundamentals. Somebody shout with me, say fundamentals. I'm not hearing you. Louder and louder. For the very last time. Understand that the economy of God is built on giving and receiving. His ways are not our ways. His thoughts are not our thoughts. The economy of God is built actually on sowing and reaping. Kingdom economy is built on dedicating your finance to God by obeying God in your finance. The same way that your king has his own. I'm not going to go into argument. Should I pay tithe? Look, I'm not going to go into all those things. All I know is that scriptures can be broken. Giving is about honor. It's not about giving. Giving is about worship, because worship without giving is incomplete. All through scriptures, you see God instructing us to worship with our substance. Matthew 6:33, seek first the kingdom and his righteousness, every other thing shall be added. The moment God is not your source, you are subject to the elemental forces on earth. And please, if God is your source, then obey him. 2 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 6. When you sow sparingly, you reap sparingly. When you sow bountifully, you reap bountifully. There is no economic book like the Bible. It doesn't exist. There is no economic book like the Bible. 2 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 6. Now Luke 6:38. Give, it shall be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over. Shall men give to your bosom? With the same measure you give, it will be measured back unto you. Every believer with giving problem will have receiving problem. It is impossible for you to have receiving problem if not that you are first having a giving problem. And it will affect the work of your hand. Proverbs 10:22. It is the blessing of the Lord that maketh rich and had no sorrow. The blessing of the Lord, it makes rich and had no sorrow. I give daily. And time will not permit me to share some of those testimonies. Prophet Boao is here. I took over Winners Chapel, Botswana. My predecessor told me, this is another Europe, Pastor KK, giving doesn't work here. Giving doesn't work here. He told me, he said, giving does not work here. Listen, he pastored that church for 4 years. He couldn't send his children to school.